Yes, my people. Dayo, we were there TikTok and I have been banned for 1 week. But there is a reason. There is a reason. Never complain. Do not be a person of complaining. Never complain. We are not going to complain. TikTok is not ours. It is their own thing. We benefit, they benefit. And so I am going to repeat the teaching that I had taught there in TikTok. And I think I should stick here. So there is this one question I was asked. Those who were with you, Uko, you will be bored because I'm repeating the lesson. And nimeangushwa nimebaniwa for 1 week. They have said that I am going beyond until date 3 December. Hi, they have removed me. You know, once you report my live, but you know, the good thing is I'm not desperate. I am not in TikTok to look for the gift or the charity or to beg. And at least I have YouTube. I cannot open 2 TikToks. Poa sana. I cannot open 2 TikToks. Once they ban me that one TikTok, I quit TikTok. So I continue growing my YouTube account. Sawa sawa. So let us talk. Let me repeat briefly about the leso story. And I was teaching this because of my Jamaican man. Unafanya nini kwa... Umefanya nini? Nimeongea maneno ya sex. Yet uliona yule mwanaume anakujanga pale uchi. Kuna watu wanakujanga uchi kabisa, but wamesema I am breaching the regulation. And you know, I cannot complain. Ni mimi niko na makosa, unakubali, inaisha. Yes, I agree. I have gone overboard. If that was overboard, I have gone overboard. But I'm going to read this here so you can see where the overboard is. So I was teaching you guys as I was teaching my husband. My husband is from Jamaica, and maybe they don't have the same culture that we have here in Kenya. My grandmother was a Swahili. So this lesson, they were not for Kikuyu women. Hata Wakikuyu wengi wajui kufunga leso. So my grandmother taught me about leso when I was still young. If you wanted to win my grandmother, bring her leso. So this leso comes in pairs, and they have medali. They have medali. This one I sent a house girl to go buy me leso, and she bought this leso. The same with this one. Leso, they have medali. So you man, it is your duty to buy leso for your wife. This leso, please. This is the cotton one. Maria Abdallah. They are normally in 2. Buy your wife leso. And I have told you about this leso. Remember when we are going for dowry, the girls are covered with the same lesos, and you are told to choose your girl, your woman. If you don't know who is your wife, there is a fine, there is a penalty. So you need to know who you have come to marry. The same leso, we use it during romance time. This is what I tie. As I wait for my man, I will tie here. I have nothing inside, or maybe I have a semi-through thing inside. And the other leso, the similar leso, the pattern of that leso, I have spread it at the feet of the bed, where my man can come and lay as he tell me about the day, how the day was. He is there contemplating about that day and how the night will be, and I am massaging his feet as he has put the feet on top of the other leso. So the same leso is the same leso that he will remove, and he will go through me, and I will come. So that is the topic that has made TikTok to remove me. If your wife is not hardworking, you buy her leso and you put intention that you are going to make her hardworking. Once you tie her here at the waistline, you speak your words. You have power. You speak your words that she will be a hardworking woman and muramati, someone who can take care of your property. Muramati. And once you cover her, if she's a nagging woman, if she's a nagging woman like me, I'm a nagging woman, you throw this on top of her and you cover her ears not to hear anything from the society. She will never bring you news about the neighbor, then the neighbor said, then the neighbor said, then the chief said, then the Yubakumi said. No, you have closed her ears. Sawa sawa. It is the same lesson that we use to wipe ourselves. The other thing that maybe TikTok has removed me for, it is how I was showing you guys how to open your person. How to open a person. Your person. Open your wife. Most of us, the Kikuyu women, bado hatujafunguliwa hapa. And so I taught them. I want to show you what has made TikTok to ban me for 1 week. So unaweka mkono hapo na hii mwingine hapa, una stretch huyo mwanamke, utasikia kaka. Utakuwa umemfungua. Umemtengeneza, umemtayarishia. Huyo ni mtu sasa, huyo ni mtu. Ama unashika hapa. Unapanua pole pole. You know, wakati mko kwa hiyo hali, haezi sikia uchungu. Si ati unamshika kama kuku alafu paka atakufa. Kuna mapenzi, kuna romance, kuna nini, hata sikia hiyo uchungu wakati una. And so I taught you, ikifika sasa mwanamke amefunguliwa vizuri, at least now unaweza finyilia hii mguu chini kwa kitanda. Hii mguu unaweza ifinyilia chini na hii mguu ingine unaichukua 90 degrees. Hizo ndizo stories zenye zimefanya nikabaniwa na TikTok. Hakuna kitu ya aibu ninasema. Kama ni aibu, okay, maybe mimi ndiye mwenda wazimu. Me, I don't see anything big issue here. To tell you that you lift this leg like this and you make a 90 degrees here. That is nothing I can be ashamed of. I cannot be. This is what my grandmother taught me. Then you deal with her for like 5 minutes. You'll hear her getting tired, grasping for oxygen. So when you see that she's struggling, now change her. I always say that this is a manual car. This is a manual car. So you change the position, you fix this one chini kwa kitanda, kwa mattress. Then you lift this one juu and again you make 90 degrees. As you look for G-spot. You know, in my culture, in Kikuyu culture, we are not authorized to speak these things. And even now the church has said that our schools, they should not learn sex education. I also cannot teach my daughter these teachings you get from your grandmother. A mother cannot teach her daughter. I cannot teach my daughter these stories. She should go to her aunties or her grandmother. Me, I will teach her kids. Her kids will be perfect. My son's kids will be perfect in this mission. Let us be a manual car. Let us drive a manual car. Because we have been driving an automatic car. How you start is how you drive from Nairobi to Mombasa, and that is it. no change of gear, nothing. It is just, you just go. It's boring. That life is boring. You know, a road with no bumps, a road with no corners, a road with no traffic jam. It's boring to drive. We were lucky to have my king there. And I'm sorry, my king. Just as you spoke, then they banned me. But now that I have a king, you think I can worry? In fact, I even don't want to be in live in TikTok live. Me, I cry because of TikTok. Me, even now I'm going to get out of this YouTube and I go for 1 hour, 2 hours with my man. Hey, I'm in love, my friend. I'm in love. Haya, naomba hujaenda kulala, wewe na ulale. Nendeni mulale, hii story mtaipata hapa kesho. And for 1 week, for this 1 week nimetolewa na TikTok, I will be teaching you about romance here. Here, YouTube, I'll be teaching you about romance. In case you have any question, ask there. I don't know. Now, you don't ask about waganga. You don't ask about madawa. And now you don't ask about romance. Who are you? Dhayo maito, good night. Good night. And then mukalale, hii ya YouTube, utaipata hapa. Don't struggle, just go to sleep. Utaipata hapa. Ninawapenda sana. And sex is nice. I am not ashamed to advertise sex, to advocate sex. We have no other game as adults apart from sex. So if you are going to ban me because of teaching sex, then I will die. I will die. But now me and my king, what else is remaining? What can make me excited? How can I excite him? Money? No. Okay, right now he's happy. He's happy. He's happy. Lakini, what is this that is going to seal the happiness and the excitement? Sex. I am not here to pretend that we will never. We will do it, and again it will be 90 minutes, my dear. Be ready for 90 minutes. Hey, I am going to represent my country, Vilivio. Where? It is 90 minutes. If it is not 90 minutes, you look for another. You look for a helper. You know, some people will go to hell because of sinning, a sin of 2 minutes, a sin of 3 minutes, and you will go to hell. Just like this, and you'll go to hell. If you want to eat pork, look for the fattest pig. Twanga hiyo kitu mama. Twanga hiyo kitu vilivyo. Twanga. Kitaka kula nguruwe chagua aliyenona. Now, how can I go back to the market to select the poor performer? Poor performer. Then I drag him from Jamaica to bring poverty to Kenya. Poor performer. I am a Kikuyu. And I am a seducer. Even when I'm married, I will continue seducing other people by the way of my lifestyle, the way of dressing. Not that I dress weird way. I dress the lesos. The leso are also romantic. They are also seducing. My man told me, if I am with him and I don't attract other men, there is a problem. I love you, my king, for that assurance. If I am with my king and I don't attract other men, then there is a problem. I'm a seducer. My clan is well known for seducing. Be seducer to your man, my dear. Be seducer to your man. Don't think because now you are married that you have won. After winning that man, the war, the battle begins. And battles are so many. After winning that man, yes, you are looking for him and you have won him. The battle now starts. To keep that fire burning, you will have to fight. To keep that fire. Remember, in African way, we didn't have the matchbox. We didn't have the lighter. We kept the fire burning throughout. Keeping the fire burning throughout. You cover with the ash. And in the morning, you wake up, you remove the ash and Hurutera. Hurutera, do that to your husband. Do that to husband. You woman. Do that to your husband. Blow it. Even go look for the, by the way, my dear, look for me. You'll get me the pipe. A metallic pipe to blow the laugh. Motori no wako huwa mwaki. I love you. I'm in love. Oh. TikTok is now. Siwanitoe kabisa. And now I'm shocked with you guys, girls, women, ladies. I'm shocked with you. You tell us to connect with men, yet you are choosy. The man will do interview. Even me, he did interview to me. He did interview. And I went through. I passed. So I connect you with a man. And the man tell you that I am a farmer. And you say you cannot do farming. Guy. Imagine. Nina kuconnect na mwanaume. Anakwambia ni mkulima. I connect you to a man. And you say you cannot do farming. You cannot have relationship with a farmer. The same farming that I am begging my husband to make me a farmer. I am begging him to make me a farmer. Me, I'm a career woman. As you see me, I am a career woman and now I'm a native woman, native doctor. Yet the only gift I'm asking my king is to make me a farmer. Please, my dear, I am not changing that. Make me a farmer. Take me out of Nairobi. Take me out of the city. Take me to the village. Let me do farming. My dear, you say you cannot be a farmer. I connected another one to an Indian. An Indian wanted a manager and a friend, a good friend. So, not a man. The Indian wanted to, they do deals. They do deals. So he wanted someone who he can be doing the deals and bringing the deals in a shop, which is his, but under a woman's name. So I looked for this woman and I told her, this man, he does with the mattress company. And so he was going to do the deals with the mattress company. He wants someone who can start a mattress shop. Nyinyi wasichana nyinyi, sijui shida yenu inakuanga nini? Mtu akuja kuwekea mattress shop. Ajaze mattress shop hivi. Do you know the lady told me what? Mattress I only bought at January when kids are going to school. Mattress I only bought in January. And the guy was going to pay for 6 months rent. Na si waliiba hiyo kampuni. Na si waliiba. Do you know kuna wakati mnaleteangwa bahati hivi. Na bahati na kutoka. Bahati na kutoka juu hauoni. Hauoni. Unafanyishwa tu mtihani hauoni. She said she cannot sell mattress. And imagine the capital is not yours. The rent is not yours. are getting married today, they will need a mattress. Think of everyone migrating from upcountry to Nairobi. They will need a mattress. Think of carpenters who are making whatever they are making. They will need the mattresses. And you tell me that mattresses are bought January. Waliiba kampuni. Finally tuliona hapa kwa news imechomeka. Si walichoma Jugodana haina kitu. Sasa mimi msichana namwambia, ona ujinga yako. Sasa ungeachwa na Muhindi akarudi kwao India. Yaani ungeachiwa biashara? Guy. Hebu enda pale OTC. Kuna Muhindi wa zamani anaishi kuuza mattress. Kwa wakati nilikuja Nairobi nilimpata hapo. He sells mattresses. Mpaka wale anauza mattresses. Atuwe mtu anakuambia nataka nikuwekea biashara ya mattress, unasema magora ngono, mattress ngora ngono. Guy. So mwingine amesema she cannot do farming. Mwendagathia, mnataka wanaume aina gani? You are choosy and you have nothing. You have nothing. You are taking nothing to that relationship. I wish you work smarter and you work harder. You have something of yourself, of something. You have nothing. It's only the nunu. You only have nunu. You are taking nunu to that man. Nothing else. And you're choosy. Do you know how important farmers are in our family? Our president, he does farming. He does farming. When I stopped praying our God's prayer, God's prayer, I stopped because of what? I said, I will not ask for a daily bread. He better give me farm, wheat farm. I do farming. Most of these rich people you see, they are farmers. The former late president Kibaki, he won the heart of that woman, Wambui, through farming. The lady was made the manager of that farm. Do you know there are some people who are farm managers and they earn good money? Do you know we have farm managers? There's a time my son was employed to look after goats, 100 goats daily. And he was getting good money with NSSF, NHIF, and loans. Farming, he was looking, he was grazing. He was a hard boy. My son. For 1 year, he did hard boy. And here you are, you tell me you cannot move on with a farmer. The first question I asked my king, I asked him, do you have a land where we can do farming? Yeah, that's what I asked him. After him interrogating me, I asked him, do you have a land? Do you have a farm where we can do farming? And I won the heart of that man because of that question. I want to do farming. Whether in Jamaica or here in Kenya, I want to do farming. And we can do both. We can do here and there. There's something we call telephone farming. Guy. Dayo maito. Locked here. Dayo. Nimetolewa TikTok. Kuna kadem ninafuata hapo TikTok, sijui anajiita More Diary. She's doing farming. Na kizungu ya huyo msichana inakwambia, yeye ametuambia amelelewa sijui ni Umoja ama ni wapi, ni Bontao. Lakini wakati aliulizwa na bwanake alikubali kwenda ushago. She's in the village doing better than you. Her camera will tell you that the girl is well kept. The other day she told us that she asked for buget. Hizi maua tunaleteanga Valentine ni nini? He asked the husband to bring her the flowers, the banquet, ama. The husband brought seedlings of flowers. And he told her you will be having flowers every morning. Yeah? Maito TikTok hata wakutoe, we will still listen and learn dayo. They think that they are frustrating me. Nah, they are not frustrating me. In fact, they are making me more strong and develop a thick skin. And who is that reports my life? Imagine I was not naked. Wengine wananyonga na mia pale. Lakini hiyo si kitu. Mimi sasa kwanza niko kwa mapenzi. Right now I am sailing I am drowning in ocean of love. I cannot think about TikTok. TikTok. Huh? I cannot. Siwezi fikiria TikTok. Maito, hatujawahi pata namba yako. Namba gani? (0721252528) 0721252528. If you are in diaspora, please don't use that number. That number belongs to my man only. So you use 0719530990 if you are in diaspora. That is for M-Pesa. That is for WhatsApp. 0719530990. Don't call Safaricom on that. 0719530990 for those who are in diaspora. And please pay before calling me. If it is consultation, don't take advantage of my weakness. Don't. Please pay. It is 3,000 to see me or to hear from me. To the newcomers, I'm a native doctor and also I'm a sexologist. But meanwhile, I am drunk of love. So if you want to hear from me, kindly send your money through that number, M-Pesa. Then we can start. There is no need of taking advantage. Hey, Maito, how are you? Because you know that I'll say something positive about your life. No need. You will suffer. At the end of the day, you will suffer. Even visiting me with no proper reason. Don't visit me. I'm a native doctor. This is my office. Don't visit me. The only visitors I allow is if you're coming for a ritual. You can come and you can even spend the night here. Lakini because you are in Nairobi and you decide to visit me, I don't like it. I don't like visitors. I don't like it. I am busy. Even if it is sleeping, that is business. Kwanza sahi, I have Mr. Radi in my life. I have to speak to my man, to talk to my man, to gossip with my man, to cheer my man up. What do you expect? Mwingine alikuja juzi ninamfukuza. Ana insist tu anaingia. Nikamwambia basi ingia. Na mimi nikaendelea kuongea na my king. Nikamwacha tu ako hapa. I continue chatting with my husband. Because you insist you want to come in. What do you want to see here? You have not consulted, you have not paid for consultation, you have no appointment. Right now I'm talking to my king and you insist, I am coming. I told her come in and I continue with my man. Maybe I have with the Mimi, I have my with me. Kunoro. I love this. Umekunoro. Ungelala. Ongelelea how the gira zina kiwa sana from time to time by the authorities. Okay. And nimekelea this because I cannot read the message. You know, anything positive in our country must go through hell. Like me, there before the being reformed, I used to do dirty things. and the government was okay with me, the church was okay with me, the Nyumbakumi was okay with me, the neighbors were okay with me. When I walked naked, they were okay with me. But when I decided to stop the nonsense and to be upright, then the church started, neighbors started, my parents started, my family members started being against me. Once you come from religious and you are now spiritual, get ready. Get ready to face the war. It is given. Sinasikianga mkisema mtu yenye iko na matunda lazima itachapwa. Nilikapitia. And that's why I decided to be alone. Because I fought alone. Now you go to a group. You team up with that group. And now you are being beaten as a group. Ukitaka vizuri, siwe umekunoro. Fanya kazi peke yako. You know, this is service that is entitled to you by your ancestors. Nobody. You don't have a supervisor. My ancestors are my supervisors. They tell me what to say. They tell me where to go. They show me the way. They punish me. So why do I need you? Why do I need the other man to make a group? I will only need a man because of a ritual where we need the slaughter of the animal. But any other day, I don't need any man. The only man I need is my husband. Right now, we are constructing the round huts. I have one in the village. And they are bringing issues. Why? Because Africans, we have been brainwashed. If I build a round structure as an African woman, they call me a name. You know the name. But if the white man comes to Kenya and creates that round hut, it is swag. Even at the floor, down on the floor, I am going to put the cow dung. I am going to put the cow dung to protect me from the mosquitoes and the arthritis, to keep the house warm. And again, I will not have the plastic things or whatever. I will be having my gourds and calabashes. You'll see how the authority will be mad at me. Let me read this message. Maito, there is something that our ancestors are doing, and there is something they are doing, and between now and the next 4 years, guy, 4 years, awakening will be done kwa nyumba ya Mobi. True. It has started. But now you are saying 4 years. I thought it should be done by next year. Though by 2030, people will be going to church hiding themselves. By 2030. By 2030. That one I know. Churches will be for the aged and the stubborn people. But from 18 years to 38, no one will be going to church. By 2030. So you have talked of 4 years. Yeah, 2020. Maybe the same time. Yeah, maybe the same time. By 2030, the youth will not be going to church. There will be no weddings. There will be no weddings in those churches. Because tunaamuka tu. And I am happy. And I am happy for you guys. Munaamuka and you start giving us the kerera. I am happy. Neto kunokei. Mushroom. And let us stop fighting. If we meet in the media, you cannot finish giving teachings to people. You cannot cover the people who are thirsty for the teachings. There are so many. I have seen people who have opened their platform after I have opened mine. And they're doing well. They are at 50,000 followers. Some are at 100 followers. Yeah. Go for it. If you're a storyteller, start your platform. If you're a healer, go to the forest, look for herbs. If you make poems, start make your own poems. If you're an artist, start drawing. Enjoy your art and craft. Have you seen the confusion in our government, especially in the education system? Have you seen how they have marked the exams of our kids? Yeah? Have you seen the confusion? And now, if your daughter is a midwife like my daughter, encourage her to do her craft. My daughter is a midwife. We don't need the British education. Maito nilipeleka Kadewa and ask these who have never done that to be so, because the Kadewa na Mori are very essential because our ancestors demand them. Na hiyo hazinanga pole haki. Lakini sasa Daniel, you are lucky your uncle had taken. Me, I've not done it. Why? My son cannot take Kategwa to my brother. My brother has not taken to my uncle. And maybe my uncle didn't take to my grandfather. And we don't want Kiagararu. Do not jump over. It is okay to take the Kategwa and the Kamori. But where are we taking? For instance, where I come from, they are Christians. Jesus paid for every debt. Will I allow my son to take it there only to destroy his life destiny? Shukuru Mungu. Thank you, ancestors. Ancestors love you so much. They gave you the way to do that. We are struggling. We don't know. Okay, my dear, Mr. Radi, here in our culture, we have rituals that we do. And there are some things that we do to our families. Like when your mother got married, there is the bride price that we are supposed to pay, the bride price. Then the firstborn, a boy, when the boy is going for circumcision, we have initiation in Kenya, in our culture. When I say Kenya is Kikuyu, when you get to, we count our age groups by 777. I know Kikuyu will say that I'm talking the secret. This is not a secret. It's not a secret. And again, this is my man. So we count the 777. So when the boy is between the 14 and 21, they go for initiation, the circumcision. It is in the Bible, and most cultures do it. And the circumcision, there is pouring of blood, shedding of blood. Not pouring. There is bloodshed, and there is pain, and there is seclusion. You are taken to seclusion. Those three, they have their meaning. Once you go to the men, they will tell you. Before going for circumcision, the firstborn boy, the firstborn son, is supposed to go back to the mother's place with a bull, a young bull. To the brother, to the mother. Brother to the mother, to say, thank you, my uncle. Because if the marriage wouldn't succeeded, they would have been taken back home, and the brother the uncle would have taken care of them. Again, we take Mori. Mori, what is Mori? Mori is the difference of a bull, cow, a female cow, a young one. We take it there where my mother has come from. Because of the milk, and the routine will repeat itself. Like now, my son is supposed to take to my brother. But if my brother has not taken to my uncle, he cannot accept from my brother. My son, when you come Kenya, I will teach you these things. They eat us like alcohol. Itore hata johi. Mori is a young female now, cow, and yes, the milk, she's like, I'm in Kenya, my toe. Not you. I'm talking. I'm trying to update my man. I am taken by a Jamaican man, so that's the one I am. You bekuno uko sawa. I am trying to teach my man. He is addicted to my videos, and tomorrow he'll be watching this. So I am trying to explain to him when he come to Kenya. I will explain more to him. But then, why is it that you discourage our girls from getting married to other tribes? Because I got pissed off, and that's why I went to Jamaica. Why is that you put restrictions that we cannot get married to other tribes? Why is it? Yet you don't want to marry us. You don't want a strong woman. There is no Gikuyu who will take a strong woman for a wife. And when you take us, you want to hide us like side chick. We tell you to take us home to your people. You don't want. And now the Jamaican has come and has taken me and is ready to pay the bride price. And here you are making noise. I said I'm going to break those taboos. I have been here in media begging you men, please marry me, remove me from the market. No one dared touch me. Hey. Zako imeungua, taa yangu imeungua. Taa yangu imeungua. It is not a taboo. Wamesema hiyo topic wacha kwanza. Nilikuwa nimeweka kwa power bank. Because when our ancestors fought for we were expected to intermarriage. What do you say about the black Americans? Aren't they our brothers? What about our brothers who are taken as slaves to Jamaica and to Italy? What do we do? Me, I've decided to break the taboos, and I have been taken by a Jamaican, and yes, I will ragora as a Kikuyu woman taken by that man. If you want to be a Kikuyu man, he will come and go through all the rituals. We can make him a Kikuyu. If he's willing to be a Kikuyu man, is there any problem, Daniel? Is there any problem if my man want to be a Kikuyu? Is there any problem? We are selling Kenya. Sell Kenya, build Kenya. Wako tuwafunze odoile ndio washike njia. Yeah. Mtu akipata mume amlete tutidhoile ageni. Wakikuyu huwa tunapenda wageni sana. We don't hate visitors. So if you are here and you have a white man and you have an Indian, you have a Chinese, bring him home. We will make him Mojiro and we will call him Njoroge and we will give him, he will make his own bari Barea siegere. Barea siegere. Hakuna shida maito. Niliolewa na wale wako nje. Ukiolewa na wale wako nje. We love our visitors and we are welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So you guys, the girls who are here and you are married to white men, bring them back home. Bring them to Africa. There is a reason. Because let me ask, I ask, where were ancestors when I was getting married to these people? Where are our ancestors when I was conceiving for a white man? Where were they? And let me tell you, Danim, like me, my grandmother, who I'm named after, she's from Tanzania. She's from Tanzania. My mother, she's Kamba. So going back to other tribes, to me, it is lifestyle in my family. You know, I need to see the messages. Give a shout not to Mugashiko from Vigira Yajuja. He is doing great work and I wish maybe unaweza tembea huko tafadhali maito. Mugashiko wa Juja kana wa Roiro. From Juja ama Roiro. Esi under Meherega. I don't want to be associated with Meherega. Meherega walinifukuza. Mugashiko wa Roiro kana wa Juja. Ako kwa Meherega. If it is Meherega, no. Oh, not Meherega. I will go. Analipisha ngapi kumuona? You know I cannot go visit him like that. I must pay. Sawa. I will go. Utanipatia direction. Chukua umechukua namba yangu ya simu. Nipatia direction namba yake. I will visit him next week. When I'm free, I will visit him. Just to say hi. Yeah, and see if we can work together. You know, there are some rituals that need agashiko. Rituals like now, maybe we have someone who is working at quarry. Or someone who is fetching sand. Someone who is doing construction. It is better they go to Mogashiko. Mogashiko has that knowledge of the soil and the jiko. Aki, thank you. Mwambie Muhesh sent you. Unaitwa Muhesh? Gai. Huku kuna Muhesh. Nitaenda, nitakusurprise. I hope atanipenda tu hivyo. Kwanza I'll go, he check this man for me. He check the relationship, my relationship and my Jamaican man. And see if he will do the rituals for me. I hope atanipenda too. I hope, you know, we ask for favor. If he's the right person to do the rituals for man, mwah. And I will invite you when we are doing the rituals with my Jamaican man. There was a reason for me to come here. I have learned something. Nitamtembelea next week. Wiki yenye tunaanza Monday, I will go. Niandike message kwa 0721252528 and give me his number. I will go. Mi nikinotice mganga ni mzuri huwa ninamtumia wagonjwa. Na nimetuma wengi. You know me, I'm just a seer. I cannot do anything apart from telling you what is your problem. I am not a man. I cannot do the rituals that men do. So if I find that you are an upright man, you are okay, and you will not put me in shame, I will send people to you. I have sent to other people. Why not him? Lakini asikuwe mtu akona my dear. Juu kuna madhikira zingine unatuma msichana nakwambia alidaradarwa, unasikia vibaya. Kuna madhikira zingine unasikia aibu kituma mtu. Rudia namba maito 0721 25 again 2528 0721 252528 maagi kwa nitwa itambu wana mwenye tuko hapa mama mako nitwa itambu nitwiga iyo thingu nitutiga iyo maramari ndoka wabici yaku muthuri tiga kwenda kuhana torenda kunjoha ndiganirwo ni moja maika wakwa nitutige guthukia micie ya andu ni undu wa wendo cio ire ironekana ona mundu oka gwakwa cio no ironekana cio cia wendo cio cia wendo cio cia wendo mpaka tunaogopa kwenda kwa nyinyi wanaume juu mutatufunga mumefunga wasichana wetu fungueni wasichana kiho kia wendo kiho kia wendo kiho kia wendo na wewe mwanamke uko hapa acha kwenda kumwambia native doctor that you are single, that your man doesn't perform, the weakness of your man. Do not tell a male doctor. Unamweka kwa majaribu. Sio hiyo kwa dhigira ya Juja uko, we are very open and big men up go there. Sawa. Yeah, ni vizuri tunaweka hiyo. We don't want shame. We don't want shame. Si ndio? Yeah. Feel free. I will go. Nitakushtua tu nikiwa hapo. Nitamwambia kupigia simu tukiwa hapo. I hope atanipenda juu. Labda ananijua kwa njia zake, labda ananichukia kwa njia zake. Mimi ninachukiwa na watu wengi, but it breaks no bone. But I'll go visit him and see. Sawa sawa. Nimefurahi kwa hiyo wakati tumekuwa na nyinyi hapa. 51 minutes. Almost 1 hour. Haki na time si inakimbia. So I think nataka kutoka nikaongelesha mume wangu. Siku hizi ni mume na jibaba langu, na jimume langu, na jitu langu, na jimfalume jangu. Lakini ni for 1 month. Then from that 1 month sitakumbuka that I have a man. It is like a new toy. Mtoto asikiagi kulala akikumbuka the toy. Remember the first time you got a bicycle, you didn't sleep. Anakujua sana na alipenda kazi yako so much. Ananijua. Hey, usinifanye niende kesho wewe. Kwa nini unataka kuniweka majaribu niende kwake kesho? Haya. Nitaenda next week, lakini sio Monday, sio Tuesday, sio Wednesday. I'll be traveling. For the beginning of the week, I'll not be in the city. I am traveling. I'm going to the village. So by Friday, I'll be in Nairobi. Maybe I'll go for Motuaroru. Kwake Motuaroru ama Friday. I might visit him on Friday ama Motuaroru. Ninawapenda sana. Ninawaheshimu. Without you, I cannot be a native doctor. Without you, I cannot be a native doctor. Without you, I cannot be a witch doctor. Without you, I cannot exercise the craft that my grandmother gave me. It is high time you go back home and learn about your craft. Maybe it is art or craft. Just go back home. Your healing will come from home. East, west, home is the best. I love you so much. The Jamaican who are going to join me, I love you so much and expect me in Jamaica. And I am expecting followers from Jamaica. And to my dear king, I respect you and honor you. And niore hado goroine yako. Niore hado goroine yako. Nilisema mtu apeane kerera na bwanake. I said if you are a teacher, teach together with your husband or with your wife. That's why of late I don't want to bring anyone to my live TikTok. It's only me and my husband. That seat for the guest is for only one guest. My husband. I cannot bring any other man in my TikTok live to talk to you guys. There before I used to do it because I was still in Masharia. I was Masharia. But now I'm not a Masharia. I am Gather. So the only guest I can allow in my life is my husband. So if you are here and you are a teacher, go together with your husband or with your wife. Sawa sawa. Ninawapenda sana. Ninawaheshimu sana. Tutaonana kesho. Kesho lazima nitakuja hapa YouTube. YouTube hakunanga tap tapping na hakunanga gifts, ndio? I have been banned there TikTok hadi date 3, but I'm traveling to Shango, so hakuna kitu ya maana amefanya. I am going to be busy. Make yourself busy this holiday and make yourself busy as we use the rain season. Bye.